Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to discuss a new book, The Family First Entrepreneur by Steve Chu. So I first heard this book on a podcast I've been listening to for years. It's called The Side Hustle Hero by Nick Loper. One of the things that drew me to this book and the author was he was also an engineer, and he turned into an entrepreneur. Now, while I enjoy my engineering day job, I love this creative avenue to share information with people and connect with others. Additionally, over the last month, I've gone through many videos by Ali Abdaal, Thomas Frank, and other productivity gurus. One thing that's resonated with me was never say that you didn't have time to do something. You control what you do with your time and prioritize what's in your life. So that sentiment led me to this book, The Family First Entrepreneur: How to Achieve Financial Freedom Without Sacrificing What Matters Most. I don't want to spoil the book as it's really a fun and quick read, but I do want to share 5 tips that you can run with as you start or plan your entrepreneurial pursuits. So this book is split into 2 sections, starting and sustaining. So section 1 is where I actually came up with most of the tips. In section 2, I'll probably go into more detail later, or I might just include it in a blog post. Hint, it's in the blog post. All right, so the first half of the book starts with an analogy. It talks about the 4 burners. So those 4 pillars, or 4 pots, burners, whatever you want to call them, are family, health, friendship, and work. Each of the 4 pots require attention. Sometimes you need to focus more on one, so you turn down the heat on another burner. Sometimes you need to turn up the heat on it. If something is done, you turn down the burner or even turn it off. The key is to make sure that you're placing your focus on what you want to prioritize. For example, I want to start this YouTube channel and blog. I've committed less time to hanging out with friends. I'm still tending to them and hanging out with them, just less than previously. The first real tip is chasing curiosity, not passion. Chase curiosity, not passion. Pursue something that allows you to maintain your interest and continually improve. Chasing passion does not always align with a purpose, and a purpose is a North Star when things get challenging. The fortune side bet: don't quit your job just yet. A job that you enjoy or don't, it's a safety net for your side project. You're adding streams of income. Are you ready for your side project to become your primary income stream? Or is your project more creative in nature? Is that creative endeavor potentially diminished because you have to do it every day? Just keep that in mind. For the next tip, start before you're ready. Don't wait for the perfect product. As with my last video, there's time to create something perfect. There's also time you need to produce something, because you may never reach perfection. Producing a product and getting to market feedback is invaluable, so start sooner and get feedback. For the next tip, the art of niching down. Along the lines of starting before you're ready, work backward from your customer's front door. What does that mean? What does the customer need? How do you provide them with value? And if there are other things that are already being provided, how can you make them slightly better? What small tweaks can you make for the win? The next tip is your first $1,000. You need to validate what you've produced to get information from people. The easiest way to see if people are willing to buy your product or service is try to sell it to them. Reaching $1,000 is enough to know that people are willing to try your product, and still enough to validate market interest. So there's a second half of the book that's sustaining. Most of my adult life has been dedicated to sustaining and maintaining aerospace systems. So this section to me is very interesting, but I'll cover that section in a blog post later this week. It defines a framework to create sustainable growth and enforces ideas of prioritizing priority over revenue and not giving up too soon. Just to recap, the 5 tips are: start something that you already have some ability to do and continuously improve. Validate your business idea before plunging into full-time entrepreneurship. Start before you're ready. An MVP because your perfect product may never come. Figure out what your customer needs and then solve them. And then make your $1,000 fast for product validation. And that, my friends, are 5 actionable tips from Steve Chu's The Family First Entrepreneur. It invites us to embrace the challenge of starting a new business that is sustainable and will allow you to focus your time on your priorities. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in more of my videos, here's a link to my most recent video. Till next time, keep creating, keep sharing, and stay inspired. Thanks.